My wife demanded that we move, that I change my hobby, and even that I transfer my money to her so we could stay married. And now I discover she's been cheating on me all this time. Getting married had always been a dream for me, since I always saw my parents' marriage as perfect. And I thought I had found the right person. My wife, Laura, when we met, was sweet, beautiful, and seemingly in love with me. From the beginning of our relationship, we shared many good moments and some challenges, as many things happened since we got married. But nothing prepared me for what was about to come. It all started when Laura began to change. She had always been an independent person with her own interests, and generally each of us did what we wanted. But suddenly, she started making strange demands. First, she asked that we move to a more expensive neighborhood, claiming that the new environment would be better for our future and that she would be happier there. Reluctantly, since it would be a huge waste of money for something I considered pretty useless, I agreed, thinking it was her way of wanting to improve our quality of life. I left my job and my friends behind, and we moved to an upscale neighborhood in another city. From there, the demands began to increase. Laura insisted that she was no longer happy in the marriage and wanted me to change my hobby, which had always been collecting old video games. She said it was a waste of money and space. Even though I loved my hobby, I decided it was better to keep the peace at home and sold my games, which left a huge void since many of them I had owned for almost a decade. Additionally, she asked that I transfer my money to a joint account, claiming this was essential to build our future together, and that she felt our relationship would be stronger if I did. I trusted her and made the transfer. The following weeks were strange. Laura became increasingly distant and made more and more detailed demands about things I didn't find very important. She would leave without telling me and return late at night with vague excuses. I began to question if I was being paranoid, but something inside me said that something was wrong. My intuition told me that the woman I loved was drifting further and further away from me. One day, while organizing some things at home, I found a